Hi everyone, John here with Matchmaker. So I want to show you a new feature, coaches. You're going to love this. A new feature in Matchmaker in your online account that lets you merge events, multiple events into one. So for instance, let's say you went to a tournament and you were using 4 iPads, and of course they all show up as separate events in your online account because each device creates its own event. It's kind of a pain to search through matches and things like that where they're all separated. So now you can merge those all into one single event, and then everything shows up under one link in your account. So I'm in here in an account, and I want to merge an event. So what I'm going to do, and this is how everybody will do it, get to your dashboard, log in, and go to the scorebook library. This is where you can do some of this management kind of stuff. Now, I've already preloaded something from last year in this account where you can see where there's multiple events. So it was in 2013, 2014, but it'll work the same way for this year. I'll click Update Table here, and you'll see down here, right in the middle here, there's 4 different Rumble on the Red entries in this table. So I'm going to merge those 4 into one single event so that all the matches are listed under one event instead of 4 separate things. So now on the scorebook library page, if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see a new little blue portal, it's called, down here, where you can do your event merging. And all you have to do is paste the event IDs from this column over here on the right. They look kind of cryptic, but you're going to paste each one of these event IDs into this input field down here, separate them with commas, and that's all you have to do. So I'll pick the first one here. I'm going to copy it. That's Apple C on a Mac or Control C on a Windows machine. And then I'll put a comma after that one. Now I'll go up and copy the next one. Paste it. And I'll copy the third one. And put a comma here and paste it. And copy the fourth one. Now, if you only have 2 events, obviously you're going to paste 2 things, but you get the idea. So I have 4 different event IDs down here. And again, it's the commas that are important that separate them so that Matchmaker can figure out which events need to be merged together. And all I'm going to do is click this blue button that says Merge Events. Now, there's one thing you have to be careful of here. Once this is done, you can't go back and change it. And so you've got to make sure that you're doing everything right. Make sure your IDs are correct from the table down here. So for instance, you don't want to merge this duel with Osseo and this duel with Champlin Park, or it's going to be kind of messy. So this is for tournaments where you have multiple iPads taping, your A squad or B squad or whatever. So all I'm going to do is click this blue button that says Merge Events, and when I do, you'll get a little alert here. It says events merged successfully. Now watch on the table, there used to be, like I said, up here, there was 4 Rumble on the Red entries. When I click this OK button, it changes, and now there's just one single entry, and over here, all those IDs are merged into one with commas. Now, it doesn't just happen on the table. Anywhere throughout Matchmaker now online, whenever you look at the Rumble on the Red event, it's just going to show up as one thing. So for instance, I'll go to the video page here. And again, this was last year's. So I'll do a search. And now if you look in the event here, Rumble on the Red is just one event now. So instead of being 4 separate things with maybe 8 or 9 matches in each one, or 2 or whatever, now we have one single event called Rumble on the Red that now has all of the matches melted into one single event. And you can still load your video, etc. from that one single event, but now you don't have to search through 4 different things to find what you want. So that's a new feature in the online account for coaches in Matchmaker that's going to make your lives quite a bit easier and make it a lot easier to search for video, etc. Thank you for watching, and thank you for using Matchmaker.